Hello Reaper people, good day, greetings, good evening. Let me focus on the model. There we go. How you doing guys? Good day. I hope you can hear me fine. You should hear the music fine, you should hear everything fine. How you doing guys? Good day. Hello MG. There is some problem with the mic. What problem is there with the mic? Wrong mic. Yes, wrong mic. Okay, now you should hear me fine. Is it? Test. Hello Reaper. Okay. It's good now. Nice. Hello, greetings everyone. Good day. Today you're gonna join me as I paint an anti-paladin 89032. We're gonna paint this bad boy in non-metallic metal. I'm sure you have seen non-metallic metal done before. Maybe not by me though. So I'm gonna show you how I do non-metallic metal. Quickly, as best as I can. And yeah, let's go. Hello Road to Tiamat. How you doing? Good day. Tiamat the model. Are you trying to get the model? Tiamat is big man. Hello Moneta. Hello Maricella. Hello Reaper Miniatures. Good day. Hello Chip. Hello man, how you doing? Hello Enki. Hello Gilliam. Good day. Steve. Thank you for the sub to Reaper channel. How you doing? Hello MG. Hello Scott. Hello Zalachenko. Hello Luke. Hello Enteo. Hello Delcy. Hello Little. Alright. We're ready to go. Hello Sapphire. I hope you guys are ready for it. We're gonna be painting a bunch of non-metallic. It's gonna be a pretty cool non-metallic, I think. Also, let me turn on the light here because it's dark. Okay. I'm gonna be painting some non-metallic black non-metallic. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Hopefully not, because you're gonna be seeing it here. Hello Amadar, good day. Hello Gimli, what's up? So I'm gonna be base coating the model in a dark blue for starters, and then we're gonna be doing our magic in a minute. First off, let me base coat this thing. I really like this model. I think it's pretty sexy. It's gonna be fun to work the various metallics colors on it. We can have some purple in the shadows later, maybe. I don't know, something cool. How's your evening or day or whatever time it is there? How's your time zone doing? I hope you're doing well. You're all safe from COVID and all of that terrible things happening in the world. But yeah, tonight we paint puppets. Beautiful puppets. Beautiful puppets. I like this guy a lot. It's one of my favorite models. After I'm done with this guy, I already eyed another one I want to paint from the box I was sent. There is an ogre guy that is really cool. So I'm gonna be doing some ogre painting, I think. Some ogreish painting. But in the meantime, I could also do the cape the same way I did the model in my stream. You know, that would be cool too, I think. But yeah, questions are more than welcome. You are all absolutely free to ask me anything that comes to mind. Do not be afraid of asking any question at all. I will be super happy to answer anything you want to ask me. Anything from what I had for dinner to I don't know, how to get a color, whatever you want. Hello Jedi, how you doing? Literally anything you want, I'm here for you. I have actually been hired to be here for you. So it's my job is not painting puppets here. I mean, the puppet painting is a secondary effect of my job, which is trying to entertain you as well as teach you something, as well as help you if I can. I am very open to give feedback as well as, you know, answering questions. So don't be afraid, okay? What is my favorite color to have for dinner? Magenta. Where am I from? I'm from Genoa, Italy. I'm Italian. Will you go to prom with me? Of course. Of course I will. You know, we don't have prom in Italy. We don't really have prom. It's something that kids in Italy, especially girls, find very, very nice from the movies, and I also would have liked to do prom. Finish last week model. Last week model is finished. Last week model is finished. She is done. Boxers or briefs? Or bibbidi babbidi? Boxers. Boxers, absolutely. Why are llamas superior to alpacas? Gimli, you despicable human being. We do have the 18th stupidity, yes, but the prom would be cool, man. I would have liked going to prom. Yes, I painted it. I wanted to show you a quick OSL we did the last time, and we quickly painted it, and I'm very happy with this OSL actually. I hope you'll be happy with the non-metallic we're gonna be doing on this bad boy. I really hope you will be. So we got our very dark color here, base coated. I don't really need to have full coverage, but I do need to have some of it on the model, and then we can get to work. Okay. I'm gonna switch brush, wear my glasses. It's nighttime in Europe, but not in the US. It's actually 3 PM in the US right now. I mean, in some parts of the US it's 3 PM. So, no, you're not allowed to be a degenerate. I feel like I'm visiting my dad at work. I should behave myself. Yeah, this is a cool model. Okay, so let's just get into highlighting. We have this very dark blue. I'm gonna make it a bit brighter, and we're gonna immediately start working our magic from the get-go. I have never painted this model before. I am discovering it with you guys. In a sense that I'm not like Bob Ross. I don't pre-paint the paint jobs that I show on the show. So it's a process of discovery for me, as much as it is for you. I am very confident in my non-metallic, so I feel like I can do a good job on this, but we'll find out. Maybe it's gonna suck. Who knows? Who knows? No, you don't have to mute yourself. Okay. So straight up sketching the first highlight. Boom. Just like that. I like starting from the darkest tone and then working up the lights as I go when I do non-metallic. So we're going to be, since we want this armor to look blackish, a blue-black, we're gonna be starting from a very, very dark color and then progressively make it brighter as we go. I watched another Italian mini painter this morning, and now, as of magic, many of the same crowd show up watching this guy. I don't know why. What mini is this? This is the Anti-Paladin. I showed it earlier. I think it's this one. Yes. Anti-Paladin 89032. Ah, thank you, Francis. You're not a bad painter either, though. I see some really good work in the Reaper Discord. I think this brush is just about ready to get a Viking funeral, though. I go through brushes more than Liz Taylor goes through husbands. '80s reference. Is it true that if we hear an ambulance in the background, another miniature gets painted? No, otherwise I would have to paint a million miniatures. Okay. So I'm sketching the highlight a bit bigger than I would normally do it. And then we're gonna make it smaller as we blend. He's good at painting stones. You guys do know, right, that I still am going to stream and eventually you're gonna pay for all of this. Right? Do know this, right? Can you make the shield look like marble? No, I can't. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. I want this to be metallic, okay? Can you please behave? The people from Reaper don't know you are twats. I can say that word. I was allowed to say that word. Hello ads, how you doing, dude? Marble metallic, non-metallic marble. I mean, technically marble is not metallic because it's not a metallic, it's marble. No, but seriously though, I would like to be helpful to the Reaper community. So if anybody has questions, go ahead and ask them, okay? As I sketch in this first highlight in our little non-metallic of this very scary dude. He's evil. He's evil. He's gonna kill you in the name of his god. Whatever the god is. Marble or Riot. Maybe the base. Yeah, probably a natural color to bring focus towards the face, for sure. Yes, I do remember. NMM equals non-metallic marble. I'm always boasting about my community, but not sure anymore. Okay. Again, doesn't look metallic yet. It will in a minute. Non-metallic metal takes a bunch of time to look metallic. It's a slow process. It's not for people who lack patience. It is a difficult technique to execute and to learn, but the fruits it bears are plentiful. People love looking at non-metallic, and it's always nice to do it. I can quickly show you a metallic example. Like, for example, this would be a non-metallic gold. Looks like gold, but it isn't. It's a gold painted in non-metallic. Unless you're that guy on Reddit. Hello, Toad. How you doing, man? Okay, just gonna be blocking more and more highlights. So we got the main highlights and a bunch of secondary highlights already in place. I'm gonna be doing the highlights on the bottom of the shield. Because, you know, one cool thing about non-metallic is that even areas which are in shadows reflect light. It's a bit of a difficult concept to understand, but it makes sense once you do understand it, because you understand it. But yeah, non-metallic doesn't shade like a normal object would. Hello, Gray, how you doing? Doesn't shade like a normal object do. They reflect light, even in shadow. I'm doing my part. Yes, Gimli, you are. You're a good boy. Okay. Yes. But I did so sarcastically. So I didn't really praise you. Okay. Are you concerned at all about the wargaming aspect? Nope. I unfortunately don't play any game. I would like to. I like tabletop gaming quite a lot, actually. It's just that in my area, not many people play it. Play any game, so I'm stuck dreaming about it. Yes, yeah, it feels exactly like that, MG. Okay. Fairly happy with these colors, so what we have to do now is just simply blend them. So I'm just gonna go back to the previous color and mix it up a little bit with the highlight color, get an in-between color and use it to blend. Yeah, in my area, not as much, no. There is a bit of a Magic community, but I wouldn't call Magic a tabletop game per se, and it's incredibly toxic too. So not only is it not the kind of game I would play, but even if I did, the people aren't exactly super likable. Enjoy your lunchtime, Varl. We'll have to get me one of the anti-paladins from D&D. We can play in person again. Yeah, these are cool models, man. This anti-paladin guy is really cool. I like him. So we're now blending the first highlight with the base coat. No, I don't, Pugh. My job is Twitch streamer and commission painter. I work on commission, so all of the models you see me paint, except these ones, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what Reaper wants me to do with these models, in a sense that I love to ask them what exactly they want me to do with this, because I could sell them on eBay or I could give them away to you guys. I don't know exactly what the guys want me to do with these. I am down to do either, honestly. But yeah, I work on commission, so everything I do is for other people. Don't anger the Magic player. No, I'm not angering any player. I'm saying that the community here is toxic. I don't know about the rest of the world. Like, the guy is in my CTR. I don't know about the rest. Give it to Omadar, I think they said. I don't think they said that. I don't know, we can ask Justin when he comes back. X-Wing. Well, that's a good thing, Gimli. I mean, that's plenty of games to play. Okay. Again, pushing the blending, getting the colors to have a gradient. This is very important. Across anything you paint, it's important to have a gradient. You don't really want the colors to have too much of a separation between them. And I'm not meaning blending, by the way. I barely blend. Like, my work doesn't have blending in it. My stuff looks smooth because I play with the colors. But the truth is, I don't really look for a blend. I'm looking for a gradient when I paint. By gradient, I mean the separate, like, for example, if I have this blue and I have these yellow, okay, next to each other, this yellow will never look analyzed to this blue because they are too far off in brightness as well as in chromatic, in chroma. The colors are too different, and also the value. But if I do this, you know, and I create a bridge between them, all of a sudden, this yellow looks like an allied to the blue, right? This is called the gradient. And this is what matters really in a paint job. It's not the blend like some people might want to teach you. Again, it's a very open debate, as in styles cannot really be judged or considered wrong or right. But in art, what matters is the gradient. In mini painting, it can be the blending if you want it to be. Hello 5D, how you been, man? But in mini painting, what really matters is, and in art in general, what really matters is the gradient. So what I'm trying to achieve here is a gradient. I want this brighter light blue color to be a gradient of the blackish blue, rather than a blob of paint on top of it. WoW and Magic the Gathering are playing most of the people I used to play with. Hello Bucket, how you doing, dude? Glad to see you, man. We still don't have a metallic effect, of course, which is why non-metallic metal is so daunting to paint for people who are new at it. I was once said by an incredibly wise painter, incredibly wise, he told me something along these lines. He told me, I believe you do the right thing, you just don't do it enough. That's why you don't like your models. And that was incredibly smart. It took me a while to understand what he meant, but then I did. What he meant is that I take the right steps, but feeling I haven't achieved the result, I stop, because I feel like I'm failing. While what he meant was, keep trying, keep pushing, because you are doing the right things, you just gotta do them more. And non-metallic is exactly that. You started out and it looks like alpaca poop. All the time. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how bad you are, it looks like poop. But then you keep working on it and it looks incredible. And you will see that in about an hour, this armor will look fantastic. And you will be like, wow. Even less than an hour, actually. The model is very small. Work's been a pain. Glad to find some time to catch you paint. Hello, Battle. Good day, sir. What am I painting today? I am painting Anti-Paladin from our Overlords at Reaper. He is a really cool blackguard. And we are going to paint him. Hello, Chroma. How you doing? Okay. I appreciate that you just don't explain what you're doing, but why you're doing it. That's the most important thing, right? In teaching. If you explain what you're doing, you teach people, it's like giving people a fish. If you explain why you're doing it, you're teaching them how to fish. So we're gonna be working our second highlight now, and this is where the metallic is gonna start popping in a minute. As soon as I add this color enough, you will see that it's gonna look metal. As a very good segue into my own selling out, I do have a Patreon if you guys care about it. And if you like how I explain things and you would like to learn more from me, I have a lot of guides on my Patreon where I do teach monthly different paint jobs, different styles, different things. So yeah, you can check it out if you want. Indeed, Omadar, in the top right, you can see it here. Hello. But yeah, we have established our first highlight. Thankfully, I am experienced, which means I know that this highlight is placed correctly. I don't have to second guess myself because I know exactly where the lights go on this model. Like I have done non-metallic so many times by now that I can do it in my sleep, which means that I am confident with the light placement and I know I can make it work, which means that the first light was achieved. Now what I have to do is place the second one. So I went a bit brighter with my color, and I'm now going to be placing this light in the previous highlights. I'm gonna attempt to blend it as I place it, but it doesn't matter. I can blend it later. Okay. Hello, Jenkin. How you doing? Wrong stream. Yes, Amador, I do indeed have videos on how to learn non-metallic with all the theory. Color recipes and theory, light placement, volumes, all of the good stuff. Hey, thank you, that's too kind, man. Occasionally funny, just occasionally. Okay. Yeah, you can see that now the shield is looking metallic a little bit. It's a dull metal. So all we have to do now, like with the second highlight, when doing non-metallic with the second highlight, you should be able to say a bit more with certainty that the effect is coming along or not. If the effect is coming along or not. If it is, then you just keep going. So we have successfully made the object metallic. What we need to do now is push contrast until it looks shiny. So I'm just gonna keep working on this until I can get it to be very luminous and bright. Why do you use a spray primer and not an airbrush? Because I don't really have an airbrush that works, and also I'm a big fan of the spray primer I use. I'm just in love with it. So even if I did have an airbrush, I would still spray prime. Do you spray in a booth or a balcony? A balcony, and I usually drop models from it from time to time. Free minis, yes. Okay. Yes, mini is needing assembly. Dude, I have... When I dropped that mini, dude, you have no idea how much I screamed, man. I literally tore the heavens in two. I literally was like, no! I was like Luke Skywalker when he finds out that Darth Vader is his father, man. I was like, no! That's impossible! But, you know, we did it. Who is Luke father? I don't know. Sorry. Spoiling a 40 years old movie. Man, that movie is way older than I am. Holy cow. Holy cow. And people still talk about it. That's incredible, man. That's like a cult classic, dude. Good thing it wasn't expensive. Yes, kinda. Hello, Sarducci. Okay. We still aren't even close to the brightness we need to actually make this object look metallic, but we are slowly approaching it. And that is what matters. I'm terrified to try non-metallic. You shouldn't. Get like a throwaway model and try it. You should never be afraid of painting, dude. You're literally painting a puppet. Like, we like to put a lot of value to what we do and believe that everything we do has consequences. But like, miniature painting has none. You can strip models. You can buy them again if necessary. Like, there is no consequence in trying things out. Be it, you know, layering instead of dry brushing, or be it non-metallic or some complex texture. You should never be afraid of trying things out, especially if you want to. You know, if you don't care about it, that's another story. Then you're free to be whatever you want. But if you do want to try stuff out, why limit yourself and not do it? You owe it to yourself to try. You're more than that. But I have so many metallics. Yeah, you don't have to. Like, for example, non-metallic effect can be cool to paint magic or, you know, technological blades. For example, this blade here, I can make it look whatever I want through the power of non-metallic. And it can be even a magical blade. So you can paint the armor in a true metallic and maybe use just the blade in a non-metallic if you want to, you know? Like, it's not like you have to drop true metallics forever. Like, you can do both. Also, learning non-metallic will teach you how to do true metallics better. Hello, Kaza. I have to ship about 300 figures to repaint because of the damage in a house fire. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you, Jess. We just started the model. You'll see when it's over. You should be. My dad went to paint non-metallic and never came back. I wasn't a skilled Italian artist. All I was Italian, dude, when I started out. It's not like Al Pacino came down from the heavens and gave me the knowledge I needed to be good at painting. The only way I got it was by trying. I became a skilled Italian painter. It's not like I always been. Hello, Anemare. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello. How was your stream, Anne? Sorry, I can't give you a shout out because it is not my channel. I'm working for Reaper, but it's not my channel. So, but if you guys don't follow Anemare, go give him a follow. Check him out. How you guys doing? No, but I guess no. No, dude. Okay. Oh, that sucks even more, Bug Lips. I'm so sorry to hear, dude. I hope you're all safe, at least, you know, physically. Nobody got injured by the fire, man. Fairy in the forest. Traditional sculpting. Ooh, that's pretty neat. That's really cool. Good luck with it. Sculpting is so cool. One day when I feel like I have reached a level where I can sit a bit on laurels when it comes to mini painting, I will definitely get into sculpting. It's something that I would love to do well as well. It's okay, don't worry about caps. We're all okay. The fire was 2 years ago, so we have a new... okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good to know, dude. Yeah, sculpting must be super fun. I suck at it. Okay, we got our second light blocked in and blended. We are now going to be making this metallic. Are you ready for the magic to happen? Because you're about to witness. You are about to witness the power of non-metallic metal. It's gonna happen in front of your eyes in about 5 seconds. Actually, to increase the tension, I'm gonna go pee first. So let me go to the bathroom 1 second. I'll be back, okay? I will leave you to Al Pacino, okay? I'm gonna let Al Pacino stream. I'll be back in a moment.
How is everyone? I love this little stuffed alpaca. It's perfect.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. I did as fast as I could. No, I don't put him in a drawer. I keep him on the desk all the time. I would never put Alpacino in a drawer. I did wash my hands. Of course I did. Of course I did. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. This grayish object is about to turn into metal in front of your eyes. I'm gonna be doing a magic. Ooh, metal. Ooh. No, Alpacino is also left-handed. I don't like you very much, Zala. You know this? Just want to make sure that you know this. Can you see? God, I love painting, dude. If there is something I wish upon you, and I'm not trying to be like funny or anything, I'm honest. If there is something I wish upon you, is to find something in life that fulfills you as much as painting miniatures fulfills me. It's incredible how you... I get to the point where I really feel like I'm being... it's like miniature painting is a self-affirming thing for me. Like every brushstroke I do confirms my existence in a way. You know, I don't want to go too philosophical on you because this is not the right channel to do so, but I really, 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 really wish upon you guys to find something that really makes you feel like mini painting makes me feel. Cathartic, yes. Yes. You see that it's metallic now, right? That's not very good, Omader. Find a passion, okay? I just paint bucket. Yeah, it's the process. It's the process, Bug Lips. Which is why, like, people constantly ask me, are you not sad to give away the model to you know, you have clients, right? So when you're done with a model, you have to give it to them. Aren't you sad to part with your models? And I'm like, no, I don't care. It's like I don't care about the model. I care about painting it. Once I painted it, I don't care anymore for it. I am sad for you. Why, Marika? Why are you sad for me? Is she also very philosophical? Wait, is this a second channel? No, yes, it's the second channel I'm on. My main channel is Miniatures Den. But every Wednesday at 3 PM Texan time, I also go live here for a couple of hours to paint for the people of Reaper, showing them some of my art. so they can see it. No, I was hired to help people out, if I can. If they have questions, answer them, as well as, you know, show them how nice a Reaper Mini can look like with a bit of effort. Ah, when you give away a Mini, I really don't care. I honestly don't care. I am happy if somebody gets to enjoy my work. And the fact that I live off of it, you know, by being hired and paid to paint, just makes it even better. No, this is the Bones version. This is the Bones version. Yeah, that's also true, Latin. Central Standard Time. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, partner. I still work on display box for your minis. Yeah. So you see how metallic the shield is looking now. So we're just gonna keep refining it more and more and more and more. Okay. Yeah, Urbina was a giveaway. No, I'm okay giving Urbina away. I am keeping it only because I need to enter it in painting competitions, but when I'm done, I'll be happy to send it away. Y'all don't know Text and Time? It's yeehaw! Past 3. God damn it. Hello Logan, how you doing? Painting competition when? June, I think? Next June, if COVID allows it. This is such a beautiful sculpt, man. I love this shield so much. I love this shield. End of May, sorry. End of May. Man, by the end of the day, I will have spent the day streaming / painting for 11 hours. Because I have done about almost 9 hours of my normal stream today. And then I'm doing 2 tonight with you guys. And I enjoy it. I actually love Reaper. I love Reaper and I love its community. I do lurk often in here. When I can. And it's always nice to be here with you guys. Maybe I should speak a bit more. I'm always working in the background though. Yeah, I know, mother. I do have one though. Do you have a Reaper discount code? Yes, I do have a Reaper affiliate code, yes. Ooh, speaking of it, Bug Lips, I was given something to show by the good people of Reaper, and we should watch it together, I believe. I believe we should watch this together. What do you think? So let us enjoy this video. I will show it maybe later before I go offline, but let us enjoy watching this video together, briefly. It's a very brief video. Let me pause the music real quick though, so we can fully enjoy it. There you go. Tomorrow, something really cool is gonna happen. Oh. 100 plus minis and stuff, not really minis, but 100 plus things are going to be given away tomorrow on this stream. So if you guys want to hang out and try to win, you can. You can. Lots of stuff. I've been told lots of stuff will be given away. John found the one ring, yeah. "6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Bug Lips. Again, I'll show the video again before I go offline later on. So, since this paint job is a fairly complicated one, which means I will never be able to get it done in just 2 hours if I want to do a good job, what do you guys think? I focus on the shield tonight. We get the shield finished, so you can see the effect on the shield, and next week maybe we finish the rest of the model. Do you like this idea? Of course, if I manage to finish the shield in time, we can keep going on all the details. That's true, Gimli. Just gonna be pushing the light as much as I can. Trying my best to get the various edges lit. Okay, defining the model as much as I can. Definition is very, very important when painting non-metallic metal. Like, the edges have to be interpreted properly, otherwise you lose the effect. It's currently 11 p.m. here. Okay. Feeling like it's looking very metallic. No bucket. No. I could technically paint for as long as I have to. What I lose is my mind, not my eyes. Because like, as you can imagine, there's a lot of thought going into what I do, and all of this thought eventually kind of fills my RAM memory. So after too many hours of painting, I start losing it. For example, today my stream dragged on for very long because I had to finish a model and I really wanted to finish it today. And by the end of it, I was like done because my mind was just couldn't take it anymore. I need my mind needs distractions. More than my eyes do. How's it looking so far? I mean, magnifying glasses aren't very expensive. You might as well try them. They can help you, maybe they don't. They aren't super expensive, and if you get them on Amazon, you can always refund them. Looks sick, thank you. Okay, we're just looking into blending. Again, I say blending, what I mean is gradient, but you know, for the sake of expedience, I say blending, but what I really mean is gradient. I can also use this in-between tone to add some smaller, less significant highlights in areas where I feel like I could use some more light, maybe not as bright as the one I placed before, so this color works perfectly for that. Yeah, time zones are a mess. If I ever become Emperor of Humanity, I am gonna be removing them. It's always gonna be like 1 PM BBD time. Doesn't matter. Everywhere. Yeah, and also daylight saving doesn't help either, by the way. Because some countries do it, some don't. So like, for example, Italy right now is on par, I think, with England. But back in this summer, usually Italy is 1 hour ahead of England. So if it's 5 PM there, it's 6 PM in Italy. Well, in the summer, doesn't work like that. Italy is 2 hours ahead because Italy respects daylight saving, while England doesn't. So during the summer, Italy is 2 hours ahead of England and not 1. And like, that is so freaking confusing. And like, I just wish they didn't do that. The same way I freaking hate imperial measurement. I know many of you guys who watch Reaper are Americans, so you'll excuse me. But like, as a European, I hate imperial system. Every time somebody talks about ounces or feet or twigs or yards or stuff, I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, I just wish we all used the metric system, you know? That would be so nice. Like, all of this is unneeded confusion. About how many inches? I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, I know I am 6'4" just because I looked it up. So I looked up once how tall I was in American units. So, because people asked me, so like I only know I am 6'4". That's literally all I know. Okay. How do the clouds look up from up here? They look good. The problem is the back pain, man. Imagine being almost 2 meters tall and having to slouch as much as I have for painting. Your neck begs you to stop. $25 mil is an inch, so this model is an inch. Wait, what is an inch? Inch is it's a thumb, right? My thumb is bigger than this. So what about that? My inch is bigger than this than the inch. I have no idea. We might as well make up stuff. I worked in a country office for a while and they measured land by actual feet. Like, take 10 steps from this rock and turn north. Like, were you looking for a treasure? Yeah, no, I would rather have like a fixed system. Even though the meter is flawed because it's not like the guys who measured the meter back at the time during France Revolution, actually one of them spent all of his money and time in brothels and didn't actually measure France. So the measurement is skewed and it's not really exactly 1/1,000,000th of... Because like when they measured the meter back in the days, they wanted it to be 1/1,000,000th of the Earth circumference or something like that. So they sent 2 dudes in France to measure the length of France and through that make calculations. But one of them basically spent all of his money in a brothel, so didn't really take measurements. So they got a wrong result because of him faking his numbers. So what we consider a meter isn't actually what they intended it to be. It's not 1/1,000,000th of whatever. But at least it's a fixed measurement, you know what I mean? Like, I love that of the meter. It's fixed. And it's also so easy to translate because like 1 kilo, it's 1 liter. And that is so nice. You know? Because like if you have 2 pounds of stone, if you want to melt them, how many ounces of water would they, like, that's different things. It makes no sense to me. It's complicated for no reason. Again, growing up with it for you guys in the US must be the opposite, right? The kilo system the metric might make no sense to you. But for a European man, the imperial just makes no sense. Hello. Okay. We can push our lights a bit farther. So these highlights here will be very small and will be used to give us that glint of light. I just don't really understand the need to be different, you know? Like, can't we just all be the same? Okay. In Canada, we use the metric system, which is great because the media comes from the States. Most people calculate someone's weight and height in imperial. Oof. Sorry, Moneta. I will catch back to your question. I don't think there is a right way to paint, though. That would be a bit arrogant to make a video about that, because I don't think my way of painting is the right one. It's just the most comfortable for me. I don't know about other people. Can definitely have their own way of painting that is not like mine, but still effective. Like, I think that what matters, ultimately, is that your wrists and elbows are resting on something when you paint. There are two kind of countries in the world. Those that use metric system and those that put man on the moon. That is a good joke. But they use the metric system. NASA uses metric, so, you know. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know, Amadar. Is it? I don't know if it's true. If it is, that would be hilarious, actually. I think this shield is turning out majestically. I don't know about you dudes, but I'm getting a really strong, nice metallic vibe from this thing. I'm liking it quite a lot. It's gonna be the shiniest of the blackguards. Man, I hope that next year I get to hang out with you boys at ReaperCon and possibly do a masterclass on non-metallic metal. You know? I can teach you guys the basics. We can get ourselves a Reaper Mini together, and I can teach you. But, and I'm gonna say this for the last time, because I don't really want to sell myself, but I was allowed to do so, and I think it's nice for me to let you know, but I don't want to spend the time selling anything to you guys, because I don't think it's the right thing to do, and I am not here for that. But if you do want to learn non-metallic, I have a guide on it, a 2.5-hour guide on the basics of non-metallic on my Patreon, so if you want to check that out, you can understand why I placed the lights the way I did, and why this shield looks metallic through that guide, because it tells you everything there is to know, basically, to get started. If you wanna. But please don't feel like you have to, okay? In the meantime, I'm just gonna push the Allies. It was NASA Mars Climate Orbiter, and it's true. The Jet Propulsion Lab used Metric and Lockheed Martin. They built a design spec. Ah, that's so terrible. Yeah, the problem with switching the US and England to metric is the costs. That's all. It's just it's a very costly thing, and no country has the money to afford something so trivial as changing the measurement system, so nobody cares. Ireland switched, really? Well done, Ireland. Ireland, well done. Well done, lassies and lasses. Switch into metric. Sorry, I should never do the accent again. It's offensive to everybody, me especially. Sorry. I am Italian, I should really stop attempting to do accents. I can barely speak English myself. That is also true, Shadow. That is also true. But really, no government wants to really take the brunt of the expense. Rightfully so, it's right. Okay. Does the bingo work as well here? Hello, Kika. Yes, I'm having a great day, dude. I am having a blast. We're painting non-metallic metal on this guy. I'm very happy with how it's looking so far. So, yeah, all is good. Oh, really, Moneta? No, I didn't know. Probably Spanish. Okay, we can go back to our very dark blue and attempt to reinforce it in a few areas where we might have done brush strokes that, you know, weren't necessary and ended up kinda deleting the darkness. So we want more darkness to be, because we still want these shields to be dark, right? So we can clean up some of the edges, we can clean up some of the things to make it look more focused. So we lit it up, and now we're gonna darkening it down again. My way of painting is a very carefree way of painting, because I constantly switch between shadows and highlights, so I am never committed to a recipe. I can always change things as I go. So if I make a mistake now, it doesn't matter, I can fix it when I go back to the lights. I don't have to commit to my painting anyway. So everything is a bit simpler this way. I'm not feeling any pressure. Because I don't have a strict recipe. I know what I want to achieve, but I go back and forth between shadow and light in achieving it. And that gives me a nice result, quickly, as you can see, with zero effort. I think they are like broken horns. I think they look like sewn off horns. I mean, I always thought they were sewn off horns. And we can mix things up a little bit, doing a few cool things. I'll show you. Let me see if I can find a purple. Yeah, this works. No, it's a bit too... no. Let me see. Let me see. I did have a purple here. I can't find it. Well, I'm gonna look for it. Sorry, 1 second. Gonna get the purple. Yeah, some things are metric, yes. Yes, Pandrei. Hello, friendly. Yeah, you know me. How you doing? My buddy just told me he sent you a Ma'al. Cannot wait to work on him. Have fun with it, dude. So we have our Imperial Purple from Reaper, which I'm gonna be glazing in a few spots to mix things up a little bit. So we're not really gonna be doing much except adding a bit of a tone to the shield here. Just glazing it. Reaper paints are incredible for glazing. Incredible. They do many things nicely, but glazing is the thing they do best. Like, it is always a pleasure to glaze with these paints. The coverage isn't superb, but man, if you need to just get a glaze in, holy cow, they're amazing. So yeah, we have this. You can barely see it, but it's there. And we're gonna reinforce the effect. Yeah, why not? Don't trust your vortex mixer, gotta do by hand afterwards. Old habit. No, the vortex mixer shakes the paints in a circular way, while the shaking I do shakes it in a vertical way. So I like using both. I like shaking the paint a bit normally and then with the vortex, just to mix things up. Just to things mix. I don't know if it helps. I don't really know if it helps, but I just like doing it. This color is stupidly vibrant. I love it. I love this color. Again, I'm just gonna be gently adding some tone to this. Which color is that? Moth green. So good, dude. Such a good color. And there you go, we have a black non-metallic with a subtle greenish tint in the light and a subtle purple tint in the shadows. And it creates a very nice effect. Very simple, very nice, beautiful. Like, I think this is a really good job. Even though it took me like an hour to paint, I am really happy with this. Like, I don't know how much better I could have painted it, honestly, if I took longer than this. Like, this is really good. I must have been inspired in painting this thing. I do love this model, so maybe, you know. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it, for sure. So, what time is it? Okay, we have 40 minutes. Do you guys want to see the cape being done? No, Gimli, it wasn't. I'm sure of it. Okay, let's do the cape. So what color would you guys like the cape to be? Yeah, Varl, that would be the idea. Purple, okay. A purple cape. Okay. Damn it, there's like a... No, okay, wait. Okay, there was a hair stuck to the model. Do you have any colors you aren't fond of painting? No. No, not really, no. I like all colors. Orange is a bit annoying to paint because it doesn't cover well. And it's a bit obnoxious, but that's all. Hello, Sacred. Fancy seeing you as well. How you doing? Good day. You're joining us today. While we've been painting a bit of non-metallic on this bad boy. We did the shield. I'm gonna be finishing the model next week. But in the meantime, I want to get the cape done, so we're going to be working on it a little bit. We're going to give it a quick and easy texture. I know, it looks nice. Looking for company while roasting a duck. That seems fun. Well, I can be your company for the next hour or so. Okay, I'm going very bright with the highlight. I will turn it down in a minute. Okay. That should be your Tinder bio. Yeah, it should be, man. Looking for company. So I'm doing these brush strokes in a line to get myself a sewn texture. Like, I want the cape to look like it's made of fabric, you know? So I'm gonna be doing this a bunch so that I get a nice fabricy texture going. Do you always like to paint across the folds to add texture, or do you vary across time? I do vary. I sometimes do a more of a stippled texture instead. I can also just simply do volumes of light. I don't necessarily have to. It depends on what material I'm painting. If it's a cape, I'll try to make it look a bit more heavy. And I make it look heavy by having a sewn texture to it, so it looks like the cape actually, you know, covers against the wind or the rain. If I'm painting the cloth of a lady, I will not need that as much, because it's okay if it's a bit more of a light texture, so it's can be stippled, or maybe it can just simply be painted in volumes of light and then blending them if I want a more satin finish. It really depends what kind of material you're trying to portray. Every material has its texture, and every texture has its way of being painted. So I'm going very bright because I need coverage. I'm gonna give you guys a massive tip, so please, 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 please pay attention, because it's a big tip. If you're finding that the color you're painting is not covering too well, use white. I'm gonna show you an example. I don't know, like a random color. Any random color will do. I don't know. Whatever, like this one. Okay, this one. I already have it. Like, for example, if I lift some of this color and I try to paint it across my thumbnail, you can see that it's not covering too well, right? You can see my thumbnail and it's leaving brush strokes. So this is never really gonna cover well. And it's gonna be very difficult to make it, you know, smooth. If I simply add white to it, and I try again, I get a bit of a smoother coat. And if I add more white, I get an even smoother coat. See? Now we're talking. Like, if you find that the color you're using is not covering too well, just add white. A good white. And then you can glaze it down back to the original color. Well done, Valander. Yeah, I have a mosquito being super annoying. So for example, this purple wasn't covering too well over the black. So what I did was add some white to it, so I got coverage. And then when I have the texture placed, I can use the original purple color to glaze over everything and regain that purpliness without having to go through the hassle of painting the purple as it was. So I win. I save time. I get coverage, I get the purple I wanted in a third of the time. Even less than that. No. No, adding yellow wouldn't work. Ivory would work because it has titanium in it. Like, if you use a yellow, the yellow... I don't know if the yellow is mixed with titanium or not. It depends on what brand you're using. White is always a better idea because it has titanium. Like, what gives you coverage when you add white to a color is the titanium in the mix. Miniature paints, acrylic paint, artist acrylic use titanium in white, and titanium is a very high coverage pigment. So adding a good titanium white to your paints will make them cover more if they cover less. If you use flat yellow, doesn't have titanium in it, so it will not cover or will not improve coverage, not by much at least. Escape is not exactly perfect for the texture I'm going for. It's a bit difficult to move around it, but we'll do our best here. I don't know, Sacred. I am in the stream as a guest. I don't know. We'll have to wait for the Reaper boys to be here and tell us. I don't think so, though. I honestly don't think so. I don't know. We'll have to wait for them. Yeah, you can always ask tomorrow for sure. So I'm adding layer upon layer of this line texture. And it is eventually gonna give me a nice fabric look. For now, it's not having that because I don't have much of a gradient happening between colors. I have this dark purple and this very bright purple. So because of that, we're not really feeling the texture happening because there isn't any gradient. We will have a gradient in a minute. When we do have that, we're gonna be set. Let's actually get it now. Yeah, I'm not live tomorrow. No, Reaper will be though. In case he wants to share it to Reaper. See, I'm going back to the original purple. And I can now glaze with it over the brighter purple. And I can get a gradient. Very easily. I'm going to show the effect, but I'm probably gonna get rid of it because I don't think it works on a model, on this model. Because of how this cape is sculpted, I think it would look way better with just volumes of light. So we're gonna, I'm gonna be calling the effect done as it is, and then I'm gonna redo it. Just really quickly, I'm gonna redo it with volumes of light because it's gonna look way better that way. See, again, this is part of the nothing is really finished process, in a sense that I don't care about redoing parts. I have zero consequence for doing it. I don't feel bad. You know, the texturing I did is actually gonna show through a little bit anyway, so you can see that the cape is already looking much better now just because of this rebase coating that we're doing. Sometimes it's important to understand the sculpt, because some sculpts allow you to do an effect, others don't. This one specifically looks way, way better in my opinion with a bit of a classic highlighting. Gonna quickly wet blend my colors. Again, Reaper paints are absolutely incredible for glazing and wet blending. So these two techniques, they both do really, really well with Reaper paints. And I am known for my wet blending. I wet blend literally everything, so these paints really do get the job done when it comes to that. I love them. Okay. Yeah, let me just want to quickly get a light blue. It doesn't matter which one, I just need a light blue. I could have mixed it, but whatever. A bit more purple. This is a very watery light blue, so I'm gonna mix it. I didn't shake the light blue enough, so I'm just gonna remix it separately. There we go. There we go. Big, big wet blend across the board to get stuff done quickly. As always, I'm a big fan of speed. I like being fast when I work, so wet blending is a great technique to learn. If you also like speed. You can see how I'm blending the purple and the lighter blue color together very seamlessly, right? With a couple of brush strokes. This is incredibly valuable. Okay. I'm trying to look at it without the lights hitting it because the cape is a bit glossy, so we're gonna have to varnish it with a matte. We can go a little bit brighter than this, I feel. This is a bit too bright, but whatever. We got it. Let's use it. Another thing I do is commit to the color I have on the brush. So if I find myself loading the brush with a color, I commit to use it on the model. Even if I don't feel like it's a good color, I'm gonna explore with it anyway. Committing to the color you have on the brush is a great way to think. To learn how to think. Like, I placed that color there, which wasn't the color I wanted. But, you know, by committing to it, I'm now having to think a bit outside of the box, and I encourage myself to try things out on the model, which is what really gives you a good paint job after all, the trying things out. The more you try on a model, the better it looks usually. And, you know, we are now wet blending this color that I didn't want originally with the darker colors, and, you know, I'm liking it. So I am happy I made that mistake. Happy little mistakes. So we can keep blending it in very easily. Okay, we can leave it as it is for now. Work on the front real quickly. Okay, let's get a bit more light out of this fold here, because I think It's gonna be looking better if I do have some light there. I have too much of a gradient. I mean, not enough of a gradient happening here. The fold is perpendicular to the light source, so should be catching quite a bit of light. Although it's in the bottom of the model, so I don't want to have too much light. I still want to portray the light. So like this. It's a bit better, I think. And we can keep that going across the fold here as well. And we can go back to our purple and we'll blend it in the top, because we still need to make the cape look purple. This light blue is an highlight of it. It's not the color of the cape. I feel like it works. I will need to do some varnishing to make it matte, because cloth is never satin unless it's a satin. You know. In this case it isn't because of how I lighted it, so I'm gonna have to make it a bit more matte. We can do that now. And then, what time is it? Oh, we have 10 minutes. I don't know if I can get the face painted by that time, but we can try. No, maybe it's better if we paint the face the next time. Yeah. Let's just matte varnish this thing and see how it looks like when it's varnished. Because maybe after we varnish it, we feel that the shadows aren't strong enough, or maybe they are too bright, too dark. I don't know. We need to see the matte version of this cape before we can make a decision in if we like it or not. Again, some painters will tell you that varnishing a mini that you're painting for display is a mistake. I disagree with that fully. I fully disagree with that. Varnishing is a tool as much as a brush or an airbrush or a paint is in my book. I don't think there is anything wrong with using varnish to modify the finish of a paint, because like if you're comfortable with a particular brand of paint or colors and they have a particular finish that is different than the one you want, like why would you have to go out of your comfort zone and get paints that don't matter and you don't like? It just makes no sense to me. So I would rather modify the finish through a varnish than having to buy a million different brands. Okay, so this is very wet now, but when it dries, it's gonna be matte, I think. We can block in the non-metallic on the blade, maybe. We should make it purple. Purple? Yeah, let's make it like a grey purple, like this. The paint is way too thin. Oh wait. Enjoy your sleep, Matthew. Thank you for hanging out, man. I'll see you later, dude. Yeah, this brush is dying. Losing a bunch of hairs. Okay, so just sketching in the highlights and quickly blending them as I place them. I don't have time to work this up, unfortunately. So for now, I'm just trying to give myself the idea of how I want the blade to look like, right? So we got that strong highlight there placed in, so we can now play a bit more with this second light. Try to see how this one would look. Again, just looking for something that looks nice. When I paint, I put myself in the shoes of a viewer. I try to detach myself as much as I can from the model I'm painting, and I look at it with the same critical view that I would look somebody else's paint job if they asked me for feedback. This is how I think about my own painting. I really look at it as if I was giving feedback to somebody else. I try not to get too attached to the paint job or the model. Which is why I developed this whole style of painting that to me works really nicely, because it allows me to go back and forth, repaint details, repaint things without really feeling it. When I started painting, I was constantly redoing details that I spent hours painting because I didn't like how they looked at the end, and it was miserable for me. So I eventually naturally developed a way to paint that didn't make me commit too much to the models, and allowed me to just sketch in stuff, see how it looked like. Like, you see, like, this is, I don't know, 5 minutes of work? Yeah, 6 minutes of work. Like, I'm okay wasting 6 minutes. And, you know, we tried things out, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's a blade. I like how it looks. It does give me a blade feeling, so I'm okay with how this looks. I think it's pretty nice. So we can keep pushing, you know? Since I do like how the highlights are after placing them, I can push them a bit more, adding more light, blending it in quickly. Like this. There we go. That's good. I think we can get the bottom of the blade to be a lot darker. There we go. All we have to do now is edge a light. We can edge a light the bottom with a bright color, and then the top with an even brighter one. Like this. Hello, Mini. There we go. Got the blade sorted out. Hello, Dak Flo. How you doing, dude? What's up? What's up? I am tempted to try my first OSL. I've finished my areas around the crystal. If you have finished the areas around the crystal, it gets a bit harder to work on something that you already finished. What's my favorite white brand? I really, 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 really love Chimera White. Hello, Dak Float. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, guys? How was your stream, man? I like Reaper White as well, though. Like, Reaper White is also incredibly good. I don't think you need to... Yeah. I don't think you need to buy any other white. Like, Reaper White is good. As a mixing white is really good. If you're looking to paint with it, it doesn't have enough coverage to cover. But it does work nicely as a mixing white. Approaching the end of 40 Lumineth. Nice, nice, nice. I'm great. We started working on this guy about an hour and 2 hours ago, actually. 2 hours exactly. We painted the shield in non-metallic in these 2 hours. We did the blade, we did the cape, you know, which is now more matte. You can see that it's looking pretty nice now. So, you know, I'm very happy with the progress we have done tonight. And I think I'll finish him next week. I don't know where Justin is, because I don't know if I can just go offline randomly, honestly. I don't know. I'm gonna try to send him a message.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay, sorry. Okay,
yeah,
hello.
Ed and Dave were talking to me.
I didn't know if I can just go offline without you turning off the stream yourself on the manually.
Yeah, let me find a raid here real quick.
Yeah, sure. Look, we did the shield and the cape and the blade.
No, yeah, I saw that. It looks insane.
Thank you. Time for dinner. I already had dinner.
You did a great job. What did you have for dinner?
Stufato. It's basically a meat stew. It's stew. I had meat stew.
That's perfect. We're going to be rating Giggling Geekette.
Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's been nice to be with you, and I'll see you next Wednesday, boys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You guys are awesome. Don't forget, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Ant Show, but tomorrow night is the big 100th episode. Thank you, guys.